Hi everybody, this is Meg from Sugar Grove Goods. Thank you for joining me today where we will be making and cutting our second of 3 soaps for the Isle of the 90s collection. Today we'll be doing Juniper Breeze, and I'm super excited to be able to bring this to you in a luxurious goat milk soap because this fragrance was totally my signature fragrance back in the middle school, early high school days. And don't fear, there's definitely some biodegradable glitter included in this because that was also my jam, historically speaking. And currently, because I love glitter. Anyway, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you soon. Bye! And we're back to cut Juniper Breeze. Super pleased with how these colors turned out. I feel like that's exactly the right color of green, blue-green that I was looking for. I remember, oh, I don't know, back in the olden days, one of the things that drew me to Juniper Breeze wasn't just the fresh and kind of complex fragrance, but it was just the prettiest color in the bottle, and I thought it would look good on my nightstand. Which is totally something you should think about when choosing products, right? How pretty is it? But I love this simple drop swirl. And the fragrance is amazing. It's light and fresh with a little bit of, I don't know, juniper, evergreen kind of fragrance in it. It just turned out really well. I'm super pleased with this one. We're getting over a pretty significant bout of cold weather here in Iowa. I think with wind chills we got down to about at least 30 below. So it's pretty cold. The goats and the chickens were outside. We learned that 5T is the appropriate size hooded sweatshirt to put your little goats in. We have Nigerian dwarf goats, and one of our girls, Violet, was born in July, and so she's not as big as the other girls. She's still just kind of a little nugget, and she fit perfectly in one of our daughter's old hooded sweatshirts. We just kind of trimmed up the arms so that she'd stay warm, but the goats did just fine. The only trouble we had was helping the heated water bucket keep up. So we're glad to be over that. This weekend was warm enough that most of our snow is melted, which is great. It's a crazy amount of difference in temperature since Wednesday. However, it's so sloppy now. But our animals are really glad to be able to be out and playing and stretching their little legs. Oh, this is just perfect. I think I'm going to have to dig out some Jewel albums. I will say, though, that the Jewel's first album, does anyone remember that? Probably just me. What was it called? Pieces of You. I think I've purchased that album 3 or 4 times in my life. Way back when we had CDs and stuff. Seems like such a long time ago. You didn't have phones that played all of your music and weren't constantly plugged into something. We had Discmans and Walkmen. And the AA battery struggle was real. Things our kids will never know. Having to hunt through the junk drawers in the house to find the AA batteries and switch them around and see if you could eke a few more minutes out of a battery if you just changed the direction that it was in your device. Oh my goodness. Look at that one. I like that one. Super pretty. Thank you so much for joining us. And let me know down in the comments if there are any fragrances that you'd like to see or color combinations or anything like that. But thank you. Bye-bye.